People really get a crowd going. They really do. Bill Maher cannot run for president. Drugs are great and religion is horrible. That's not.
Scottish.
Say you have to get up in the morning to run for president. You know, no chicks. It's terrible. But oh, that's right, I forgot. The president grabs pussy. That's right. I forgot what era we're living in. Right, we're living in this wonderful dream that we're all having. We're briefly alive. Yeah, what the heck's going on these days? Warm. What's that? Let me handle the show. Something. But yeah, the president is a traitor. I don't know if you heard that. I know you're not cheering because the president's in front of you. You're cheering because someone's saying that, and everybody should be saying that because it's the truth. I mean, like literally. You know, I mean, literally like takes the other country's side. That kind of trade thing. Like, our people say one thing and then the other country says something else and he's on their side and his whole party's okay with that. I think we should replace the handshake with the face palm. Just to remind us every day, oh my God, this is what we're living with. Yeah, I mean, somebody said to me the other day, boy, it looks like the Cold War is back. Yeah, but last time the White House was on our side. That's the... I mean, it's like that complicated. You know, Donald Trump, among a million other horrible things, is a fucking deadbeat who doesn't pay his bills. And when you don't pay your bills, it catches up to you, like I have to tell you people. So at one point, the only place where you could get money was Russia. Cut to the hookers being on each other. Everything else is just backstory. And then, you know, you wound up with a thing like Helsinki, where, you know, the president of the United States, our country, just looked like a hoe. He looked like a hoe. Like Putin was going to hit him with a car antenna if he got too long. You know? A straight up hoe. If he and Putin were in prison together, Putin would definitely be the alpha. And Trump would be that prisoner who's got his shirt tight in a knot, you know, crazy hair and all rouged up, you know, like now. Yeah, I mean, Putin and Trump walk out. Trump immediately starts sucking his dick. He gave him a rim job. He did a rebound and played with his balls. And then let Putin fuck the hole in his head. You know, he's a hoe. He should do the next State of the Union address with a ball gag in his mouth. The state of our union is strong. I mean, at what point press conference, Putin goes, I've got a great idea. Why don't I, the criminal, work with your FBI to solve the crime I committed? Trump is like, that's a tremendous offer. That's just a fantastic offer. I know deals, and that's a fantastic deal. He just offered the criminal to work with the police. And then Rudy Giuliani says things like, my client didn't do it, and even if he did, it's not a crime, because that's how innocent people talk, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, so far, now, his personal lawyer going to jail, his campaign manager going to jail, in jail, deputy campaign manager in jail, national security advisor in jail, indicted 35 other people. If it's a witch hunt, if it's not a witch hunt, let's just throw him in the water and see if he floats. You know, because that's a feeling. That's a good one. You know, that famous Trump Tower meeting, you know, the one set up with Trump's oldest son, douchebag von fuckface. You know, douchebag von fuckface, of course. So you know the story, right? Donnie Dickface gets this email that says, we have dirt on Hillary, signed Russia. And he emails back, I love it. There's your end of this, you know, investigation. That's
really
red-handed, but you know, you talk to John Jr., put him on the stand. He's an amazing man. He never remembers where he was, who was at the meeting, what they talked about. He's like Mr. Magoo. He just is wandering through the world, blurring shapes and images, but he doesn't really see anything. And all the easier, I guess, because they change their story on a daily basis, never apologizing for the one they just threw away. You know, there was no meeting. No meeting. Okay, there was a meeting. Not with the Russians. Okay, there were Russians. One Russian. 3 Russians were there. 5 Russians. It turned out there were 8 Russians. 8 Russians. And Dr. Zhivago. And the Bolshoi Ballet, and the crew of the Red October. Other than that, no Russians. We were meeting in a steam room to have more Russians there. Wait a second, that wasn't like a politically correct, Bill, you're not saying Russians use steam rooms a lot thing here in Missouri, is it? Because that's going to piss me off. I've come to the red states not to have that San Francisco stuff, so yes, Russians use steam rooms, and it's going to get a lot worse than that, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even an insult. Don't tell me it's gotten to Kansas City. But, what's that? Oh, not really on the subject? Pussy Riot, what was that apropos of? Pussy Riot, are we having a Pussy Riot? Because I want to be the ref. That's all I want in life, is just to be the ref of the Pussy Riot. But, you know, I know this is a tired game to play, but if Obama did it, if Obama did 1/zillionth of all this shit, he would right now be in Supermax, trading cigarettes with the Unabomber. It's just, I don't know exactly what the definition of white privilege is, but I think it has a lot to do with what Donald Trump is getting away with as president of the United States. Boy, he gets away with a lot. I'll just say that. He gets away with a lot. He's still saying things like, I don't know anybody in my administration who talked to the Russians. Anybody. Everybody. It was the first thing you did when you joined up. You met with the Russian ambassador, and you went to HR. You found out what the department you're heading does? You know, this is the way they work it here. I feel like if I was going to make a movie about this man, many titles come to mind. The Jerk, Clockwork Orange. But if I had to pick one, Say Anything. He just will say anything. And the scary thing is that so much of the country now just believes it, you know? Spygate. Spygate. The FBI wasn't spying on you. They were investigating because they had an inkling that a lot of your people were in contact with Russians, based on the small fact that a lot of your people were in contact with the Russians, had meetings with the Russians, lied about their meetings with the Russians, had back channel things set up, changed the platform in the Republican convention. Yes, there's a lot of smoke there. And a lot of admissions already. Lester Holt got Trump to admit to obstruction of justice by asking him a trick question. He said, "Did you obstruct justice?" And Trump said, "Boy, did I. Let me tell you about the time that Jim Comey was here." You know, he had Comey in 9 times in 3 months, always with the same shtick. Jim, I've got 2 problems, the facts and the law. And says to the head of the FBI, "I hope you can see your way clear to letting this go." To the head of the FBI, Comey's like, "You know I'm a cop, right?"